Hey, Ruth, thank you very much for joining us on Open House.
Thank you, Mark.
In a magnificent Alma hotel where I've spent far too much of my time.
Not enough time.
Not enough time. I'm more than happy to spend some more time with you. Since it's a little real estate show, you've moved into one of the best neighbourhoods in the whole world. Where are you now?
Yes, I actually got council approval to move into Stanley Street at Erindale, where Mr Moulton lives as well, and now Nathan Bassett. So into the good part of the world, and not quite as good as Waikerie, but I can't live there at the moment, so I'm happy to live there.
Yeah, no, mate, it's great to have you over there in the eastern suburbs with your magnificent family and your newest addition, Joe. How's he going?
Yeah, he's going well. He's just starting to sleep a little bit better, so that's a bit better for all of us. Yeah, he's number 3. I've got Nick, who's 2, and Sophie, who's 3.5, so things are going well on the home front.
And your beautiful wife, Sarah, you better stay in the good books and mention her, who does a magnificent job.
Yeah, no, she's doing a very good job, as always.
As always. Hey, Roo, just your best footy experiences, mate. There'll be a few, but just name a couple of them.
Well, you play footy to win premierships, so you can never go past the 98 premiership. I thought I'd blown my chances when I missed out in 97, but...
Can I just stop you there? How did you feel, mate? It must be absolutely devastating in some ways to see the boys go out there and win one and not be part of it.
No matter how much people tell you when you miss out, when you're injured, you don't feel part of it.
Nah.
Tony Modra missed out, and Matty Liptak, and Peter Vardy, and Simon Tregenza. We had a lot of guys that missed out, so we had a little group of guys who missed out, and a big group of guys that played, and it was pretty tough. I ended up going to get a tattoo on my back for 5 hours to ease the pain. It was tough, it was, especially being the first one and everyone else, the whole state going bananas about it. But look, everyone dug in and won one the next year. We made up for it.
Yeah, well done. And another one, mate, anything else?
The Brownlow wasn't too bad a night.
Been all right.
Yeah, that was a good night. We had a bit of fun. Johnny Reid was crying, Ayresy was kissing me, so that was a couple of different experiences, but it was a good fun night. I think one of the funny stories was everyone went around to my parents' place over Waikerie after the count, and got there around 11 o'clock and stayed there till about 4 in the morning, and they put the queue in the rack, and Dad had to be up driving the tractor at 6 o'clock, and he fell asleep driving the tractor and went through a fence, so he had to put the tractor back in the shed after that.
You've got to have a little sleep. Do you catch up with the Goods and with Buckley?
Oh, look, when I see him, we still obviously got a good friendship and I guess an extra bond because of the Brownlow, but they're great blokes, both really good blokes, so we do have a little bond, I guess.
Yeah, there we go. Look, we've said it lots of times, Roo, the most decorated footballer in South Australia, mate, so congratulations on all your football success.
You.
You've certainly gone on and been a successful businessman. See Peter Hurley around the place every now and again, and you and Goody sharing a couple of business interests. How are they going?
Yeah, everything's going all right at the moment. It's been a tough couple of years, there's no doubt about that. So we've had the Alma coming up 10 years this October. We're having a big month in October, the Oktoberfest we're calling it, so that'll be good.
Look out for that.
We've had the Kenzie for I think 7 years now, so just spent some money there, and it's just about finished, so that's a great little pub and the hotel in Port Lincoln we've had for 2.5 years now, and it's going along pretty well. It's been a bit tough over there as well, but that's on the improve at the moment as well, so things are looking positive. We're very happy to be in the pub game. It's a good game. You meet some real characters. You meet some idiots as well. But you do that in... not your daughter either. It's great. It's good industry.
Really, just your place over in Port Lincoln, from a convention point of view, anybody interested in getting over there, spending some time doing the shark diving, all the other things that you enjoy. How does the convention centre work? How many people can you have?
The first floor of the hotel is designed to cater for weddings, conferences, functions of any type. You can have up to 250 seated or 500 theatre style, and it's purpose built for that. There's 111 hotel rooms, gym, pool, everything really.
It's an absolute cracker. I mean, if you haven't been to Port Lincoln, get over there, but if you do go, please stay at Roos. It's just absolutely magnificent. Put a little link up, mate. They can check it out for themselves. Yeah, look,
a couple of unique things over there as well, which you can't do anywhere else in the world, is swim with tuna. That's one. That's a great experience, and something you can only do 2 places in the world is swim with sharks. And that's an unbelievable experience, and still so many people in Australia haven't done it yet. it's just starting to take off, and that'll be a big thing to promote over the next few years.
I know you said it was one of the most adrenaline pumping things that you've ever done.
Yeah, I was. Like the first day I did it, we went with about a dozen Crows guys, and football is really tough and hard and everything. We're sitting on the boat, and then all of a sudden someone yelled out, "Shark!" And it was like someone let off a bomb. They all just scattered all over the boat. There was blokes hiding in the toilets, blokes hiding under the beds, and I ended up having to go in first. But it was one of the most unbelievable experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
We had a 5-metre white pointer, so 15 feet, and they are huge. They're, that's half of a shark, and unbelievable experience. Not as scary as what you think once you get used to it, but just a very unique experience.
Yeah. No, couldn't agree more. Two other things. I've run into you at Dubai a few years ago when the Crows played Collingwood. How'd you find Dubai?
Oh, one of the best parts about it were all the Crows players and the coaches and everything flew economy class, and I was up in business class. So I made sure I got on the plane very early and had my leg up and was drinking French champagne. Rob Gerard kindly gave me a business class seat for thanking me for my career, and Rob's a sensational bloke, done a lot for the Crows and done a lot for SA in general. But Dubai was an eye-opener, no doubt about that. Totally unique, totally different. I don't know if I'd want to live there, but it was good to see.
Yeah, okay. And the other one, before we let you race off to your meeting, is Kokoda.
Yeah.
You walked Kokoda, I think, when was that, a couple of years ago?
Last year, so 2009.
How'd you find that? I mean, you've done some pretty rough and tough things in your life. How'd that one go?
I went to Kathmandu and went up the Annapurna circuit, which went up to 5,500 metres, so 18,000 feet above sea level, which is the same height as the base camp at Mount Everest. That was unbelievable. That was a great experience. Kokoda was something totally different, but a similar type of experience. I love doing things in groups, and the bond that you get with those sort of guys was fantastic. You have your hard days, you have your easier days. To see the jungle and see how the veterans would have went in those years going through that war would have been, you can only imagine how hard it was. It was hard enough walking without getting shot at and on a track, let alone what they put up with. So it was an amazing experience, something I'll never forget, and would recommend it for anyone who was thinking about doing it.
Couldn't agree more. Rod, just want to say and finish with the work you do for charity, mate, is unbelievable. From what you've done for the Harcourts Foundation, we sincerely thank you. The time you put in, you're very generous, and I don't think you get thanked enough. And no, I don't. This is my serious bit.
Yeah, cheers. I'm seeing the side of him yet.
No. And I'm going to
not going to cry, are you?
Oh, look, no, I don't think I'll cry, but I do get a bit excited. The word champion is thrown around far too often. You are a